How's it going, guys? Good to see everybody again. We are back from Classic Game Junkie, our favorite video game store in the PA area. Early February pickups, and we got our friend Rob with us today. Rob is a super good friend that you've probably heard mentioned on the channel before, the dude that always books our hotel room and takes care of that. He does a lot of stuff behind the scenes to help out with the Squarepainter TinyNeenja nonsense.
He just shows up. We don't know how he gets in the house or anything.
I don't know.
The
cats let him in
there.
Yeah, the cats let him in, actually. Yeah, this guy, we had people ask on the last video for more cats. So
he's just like, oh god, let me go.
We got Cloud.
Thanks for letting me in, by the way.
Yeah, Cloud let him in.
So sweet.
He doesn't want to deal with this. It's past his bedtime, so he's in for the night. And this buckaroo wants to go run around because we have friends downstairs. Bye, bud. Bye, buddy.
Walking death. I'm allergic, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I always take Zyrtec before I come over to your house.
I gave you a beer and you have a hamburger hat.
It's very true.
So, yes.
I cannot do one of these without me.
Yeah,
No, and I'm
Nobody's
covered in
touching
proof. All right, so as always, Nina always starts off when we do pickup videos, but tonight we're gonna have Rob start since he is our guest of honor.
Yep.
So all this stuff pretty much came from Classic Game Junkie today. So, Robert, what do you got back there besides?
Hold on. Besides spilling everything everywhere.
Oh no.
Hold on. This is why I'm in your house and not my house.
All right, Rob's done being a drunk asshole and spilling stuff.
Poor kid.
I know.
All right.
So Rob, what do you got? Start
right.
off. Start this shit.
So, as some of you might know, I'm actually a big 3DO person. My father had a Panasonic store when I was growing up, and I managed to play just about everything in the 3DO library. So, I have a couple of games that I inherited from my dad, but there was a few that I don't have, especially not in the long boxes. So, we're going to start off...
I thought they were all in the long box. Anyway.
Not all of them. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff, though, out there. But the first game that I got...
I love this game.
...is Flashback.
Yep. Really good game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, between...
Cyberpunk?
Yes.
Very
I like how they have the, before the ESRB ratings, this actually is, if you can see right there, this is actually rated for 17.
Right there,
wow.
yeah. Yeah, with that road sign kind of look. I remember Night Trap had that, too.
Stop! This is for 17.
Stop. It's like more of a roadwork sign than a stop sign. Doesn't make sense.
These retro graphics.
Yeah. Those graphics are great. They it has rotoscope graphics like Prince of Persia with like all this crazy motion capture. It's very similar. Kind of like Blackthorn. Strangely enough, Blizzard made that game in the 90s. Crazy.
They released Out of This World.
Yes.
Right. On the 3DO, and that was, I think, at the time, one of the best versions of Out of This World. The backgrounds were gorgeous. It's kind of looks like the remake that they put on Android phones and a bunch of other platforms about a year or two ago. Well, probably about maybe 3 years ago at this point. But the 3DO port was up there. This is up there as well.
Nice.
With just how gorgeous it looks. It plays well. Because that's the one thing you can't fault for 3DO. It's like the games that do play like platformers actually do play pretty well. Alright, so now we got
this thing
a big mamma jamma right here. We got the 3DO Action Pack.
And what is that, Rob?
Well, I'm going to tell you what this is. It's essentially, it's just a compilation pack just filled with, I think there are actually long boxes in here.
Really?
Of a couple of the games. We have AD&D, Slayer, which essentially is like a Dungeons and Dragons dungeon crawler.
Right.
We have the Shanghai Triple Treat, Triple Threat. I played the demo of this and I could just play it over and over again.
Awesome.
It was so much fun. Soccer Kid.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right there. Soccer Kid.
Side scroller?
It's a side scroller where essentially you're a little kid running around kicking a ball around, so you can kick it way down, kill enemies, and you have to eventually catch up with it and kick it. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's surprisingly it's fun. It's got really good physics actually.
Yeah.
Goes up some hills, roll back pretty realistically.
That's pretty cool.
But it is actually pretty fun. And then of course we have Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, I knew that one. Is that like the Laserdisc arcade one where it's just you have to pick where to go and it's all
pretty
like
much. I mean, like
Don Bluth animations.
Yeah.
That's really
most
cool.
of the Dragon's Lair games back then, they kind of had to cheat a little bit where they'll have like static backgrounds.
Right,
they tried
right.
to do what they can to reduce the amount of stuff that was going on screen to fit all of the FMVs up on the disc. I mean, this kind of box was pretty expensive, and you could get these games separately a little bit cheaper, but you don't have it in the big box.
Of course, you want the collector box,
The action box.
the action box.
So that's two more to knock off the list.
Yep.
And then we got the other
this thing.
This thing. We went back in time to 1996 to a Blockbuster, and that's where this is from.
I'm not sure.
And we
what's
put
on the
down
other side.
and we put down $200 to rent it on my parents' credit
Was it
card.
really $200?
It was like you had to put $200 down or whatever it was
Why
to
didn't
rent
you
the
just
system.
buy it after the
But you got it back. It was just a deposit in case you fucked it up.
Yeah, pretty much. So
So
I actually brought my case in today. This is my Virtual Boy. It's a little gummed up, but hey, I got a cheap
gum
on
up your
eBay.
eyes playing that damn thing.
So I actually got my Virtual Boy back that Frank decided to finally fix.
Yay!
Frank does all sorts of great repairs at Classic Game Junkie. You got my Turbo Express fixed there a while ago. He recapped it and it plays great. Yeah, he does all sorts of stuff from like phones to video game systems. So it's working great. You get any games with it? What were you playing on it today?
It was Mario Tennis because Frank had a stack of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Is
It was like I would have given to you if you said you didn't have one. It's like
is it
go
easy?
for it. I got one.
Is that one easy to find? Was that the packing game?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing that's difficult to find is the Mario Tennis actual like retail box.
Really?
They can only get at Blockbuster.
Oh,
because they
okay.
had that on display.
Right.
So you were like, okay, this is the box that I want. So getting that one is actually pretty rare. It's actually rarer than some of the games you get for it.
Yeah, is it rarer than Waterworld? I know Waterworld's very hard to find.
Well, you have to get the game too. So
Right.
I don't even want to express how much that probably is at this point, but I would probably say the top 5 games for Virtual Boy are definitely a couple dollars.
Yeah, I mean, I don't collect Virtual Boy because I don't like to collect shitty games. So Rob,
that's everything that I have. What do you guys pick up
everything
today?
Rob has. So Nina,
just 3.
what do you got? Nina has more creepy horror shit because we're gonna be different today.
What? Me? Creepy horror shit?
Yeah.
Anyway. So Adam got me a present. I'm gonna start with this one, and I'm kind of like regretting it because I kind of want to take it out of the box, but I have to keep it in the box because you don't really find it in the box very often. It's this guy. It's one of these things from Resident Evil, the crazy ass lickers.
They lick you, apparently.
They are very fucking scary. And I remember my first encounter with these guys, and I practically peed myself.
Yeah, they look really.
They're really gross. They got brains. And then a big tongue, and it says on the back, it says, these creatures were once regular zombies until the T-virus ravaged their bodies further, causing their brains to expand and their skin to deteriorate. They can jump great heights and distances, and they attack with their prey using their teeth, claws, and tongue. And now I gotta find one outside of the box.
He's keeping that in the box.
So
We
he
did
is,
find
he
it.
is
I know,
called
it's
the
sold
liquor.
though. Nah, it is called the liquor, Rob.
So whenever
Yeah.
you say, it's like, can you get me the liquor? We have some beer right here. Is that what you want?
He's very popular at parties.
I was talking about the liquor. What are you guys talking about?
We have some downstairs.
What are we talking about? Leave a comment. What the hell are we talking about? This is awesome that you got, and it's in a weird colored case, and I didn't know what the hell this
So
was.
I kind of call this the like.
We were leaving, and you saw
I was
this.
looking at. I always look at the PS2 games because I like collecting for PS2.
Mhm.
And
A lot of weird games
I
on that
saw
system.
this game that I've never recognized before, and I was like, "This looks like a horror game." I was like, "Let me." I'm like, Frank, can I see this game? And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And I picked it up, and it's this. Project Zero, which is a PAL game, which it turns out is the PAL version of Fatal Frame. I just started getting into really, because I have most of the games that I want for the PS2 collection that are like
the
horror.
NTSC ones.
Yeah, so now I'm like going into looking at PAL games. It's like, okay, what kind of horror games came out for Europe and stuff that I don't have?
That's when you know you're really reaching, is and you need to get the European or Japanese variants of the games you already frigging own.
Wait, the funniest thing about this is you know it's in French because it's got a big ass French flag right next to it. Like you couldn't fucking tell. I got a Frenchy French version of Fatal Frame with a different name. And and the other two things are just silly little. Of course,
silly little things.
I've got to balance it out with adorable crap. So I got Frank gave me a little like shitty third-party kind of like coughing little dude.
Because we can't get through a single video without something Pokemon. I mean, there's no Pokemon plushies today.
No.
But.
And then I got.
What is that?
A bulletin.
Esper.
Oh, that is
motherfucking Esper.
Esper.
Just like standing there, just like.
Yeah, he always has that face.
So that's going on my bag because I'm an adult.
He's an adult.
And that's it.
All right, so the stuff done. So the stuff that I got,
It's garbage.
it is. It's total
Trash.
trash.
The worst stuff I've ever seen.
The trash. Eat the trash. Bring the trash man out of retirement. The first stuff that I got, want to talk about is not from Classic Game Junkie. I went out earlier in the week and did my normal Goodwill run. When I go out, I didn't find anything crazy. There's no JVC XI there. But at first, at this one thrift store, I came across this. One of the old G.I. Joe vehicles. I know there's the black one that is the Cobra one, and the tan one is the G.I. Joe version. That's exactly how you drive it, Rob. But there's no steering wheel there. So, yeah, the parts would come off of this. There was a rocket launcher on the back and like a number of things that clip on there. This thing was notorious for losing parts. Anyway, I saw this and I got...
steering wheel.
Yeah, like steering wheel. I got excited because usually when you find something like this at a thrift store, it means there's more. That more of this shit was dropped off. So I was hoping that I was going to find something big. Didn't though, but I did find some other stuff. Found this thing, I think it was called the Sky Shark. I had one of the later ones that was like all chrome. So this is one of the earlier ones from like 83 or 84 as well. And also in that bag was a really nice figure of Alpine from 84. He's one of my favorite figures from the earlier line. I already have him, but this is in much better shape than the one I have. And this is from the 82-83 line, which I don't know much about. I believe this is Grunt. Correct me if I'm wrong. Collect me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I'll correct your collect.
Yeah. But this is what I got really excited about. Even though it's not in the best of shape, Luke in the X-Wing outfit, finding Star Wars figures at a thrift store in this day and age, that's just crazy. So
With realistic hair.
with a realistic thing. I don't even know what that is. Realistic hair.
Wait. That might have been string somebody actually
somebody
had
had him hanging
hung up somewhere.
Yeah, hanging by his arm. All right, so this stuff that I got here, this pile of garbage that someone called it,
Total garbage.
total garbage, is all from tonight, from Classic Game Junkie. First thing that I got as we were leaving, I found this thing. It's actually in Japanese from Super Donkey Kong. I don't know, it's a giant pog. It was this side that I saw Diddy Kong on Winky the Frog.
It's a coaster. Probably.
Yeah, I guess it's like a coaster, so we're not going to put any drinks on it, but it's just any kind of promo stuff from Nintendo games. I always like that, so it's like $5.
That thing's
Why
hysterical, though. It's like he's
Look
got
how
this
he's
kind of look. It's like,
creeping on.
don't hit me anymore, donkey, please.
Don't ride me no more. As awkward as that is.
And then the
Why am I
other-
so proper? The next thing that I got, way underrated Super Nintendo game. It's just a box. Yep, that's exactly what Rob is pantomiming in the back.
Yeah, pretty much.
That what Indiana Jones does. I just got the box and the manual in here, and this is in immaculate shape. And yeah, the manual is still in plastic.
That's
it's in great
crazy.
shape. So I still have my original copy of Indiana Jones from when I was a little kid. I loved this game. This was very much like the Star Wars trilogy on Super Nintendo, but it was all 3 movies on one cart. Way less levels, but probably about 3 or 4 levels per movie, but all on one cart. And it is really cool to have. And yeah, this game is not that expensive. You could probably find the game for about $10-15. Totally friggin' worth it. Graphics are awesome. Music is awesome. Overall, it's just really fun. It's just some of the levels are a little bit more difficult. And yes, very excited to finally add this to the box collection. Alright, the next thing is from a more obscure system that we love to collect for, and it's gotten ridiculously hard to find and ridiculously fucking expensive in the past few
Seriously.
years.
Is it Virtual Boy?
No, I like to collect good stuff for good systems like the TurboGrafx 16. Sidearms is a fun side scroller. I've been looking for it for a while, and it's in really good shape.
Never actually played it.
And it's got
That's
its
surprising.
Little sleevey deal.
Played it on an emulator. It's fun.
It is fun.
Good.
It is.
It's fun.
And like magical chase.
And
earlier,
I just-
and I hate
yeah.
myself
No.
for that.
But the TurboGrafx has like some of the best shitty box art.
Oh
Like this
my
and
God.
like Turrican, if you guys know, I'll put an image up there. Turrican has some really funny box art too.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just like chrome as fuck. on there.
80s.
It's
80s, like
80s
metal,
is all hell.
like air band.
So we
80s
need
power
Album art.
metal. Yeah, 80s power metal.
Yep.
Yep. And the last one, another obscure system, but one that I love, Sega CD. And I didn't have Sonic CD. I had this when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure that this got lost when I was in college, because we had a Sega CD there, we had a CDX, and I brought this and a number of other games up, and I'm sure they got destroyed with all the craziness that my roommates and I did. So Nina pointed this out. I didn't even realize that it was there, and Frank was even saying that this almost sold, but it's in great shape. It doesn't have the foam right here, but whatever. Everything is in great shape, and Sonic CD is fucking awesome. If I really had to pick a game from the era of 16-bit side-scrolling Sonic the Hedgehog, this one is my favorite. I've said that before in videos. It's really cool, the dynamic of going into the future and the past, and the music is absolutely amazing. Actually, Rob, what you were saying before, how the music was changed from the Japanese version to the American one, like the Sonic Boom song was different in Japan, but the past music is still the same from the Japanese
Pretty
ones.
sure that's, the past music, it's still the same as the Japanese version, but the present and future
were
got
American.
redone for the American release.
What? You can find this soundtrack just on YouTube for free. There's the whole OST on there. Give it a listen. The music is so goddamn good. And, you know, say Sonic games are always known for having great music, but this was like CD quality in '93. Really awesome. And yes, you should check out the game that the music is attached to also, because the game is so much fun. It kind of has an engine that feels like it's between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. It's when it came out. So Rob, seriously, thank you for coming on. Thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for driving.
Yes.
And yes. Thank you, and thank you guys for watching too. Go check out Rob's stream. What is your what's your handle on Twitch?
It's not even on Twitch. It's on YouTube.
Oh, you're streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
What is your?
It's essentially my name, but I'll give you the link so you can put it.
I'm gonna put it down
in the
there.
description.
Yes, and also check out Nina's TinyNeenja streams on Sundays, Mondays, and when else? And Thursdays. Yes, Monster Mash Monday is always a good one. All right, is that it? Are we done, Nina? You don't have any silly shit tonight. No silly shit. All right, we're just gonna have to end it then in 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Fuck you.